Hello people, today I am going to talk about Spring Boot validation. Spring Boot validation also a very important topic because we need to validate our microservices. Then we can stop inserting malicious data and the SQL injection like that. So first we need to go to the main repository and we have to download the Spring Boot starter validation dependency, and we have to add that to the POM file. In here I'm talking about how to validate payload. In here we can add patterns. We can add multiple patterns to our attributes. In here I'm validating now fruit name. So user cannot be entered numbers for the name. So I'm validating that. So those patterns, regex pattern, we don't need to remember. We can download, or we can get from the internet. Email patterns, number validation, and there are many validations. So I'm getting the pattern from the internet. Here we can find a pattern. Then when we can use this pattern in our Spring Boot project. Basically I saw some developers, they get the data from the request body, and using if else they validated the data, but that is not the correct way. Let's say if you have hundred of attributes in the DTO, then you have to write more if else conditions to validate the payload. So we can use this kind of technique to validate your payload, and you can write a message what is the error, why it's not validating, like that. And again I'm validating my in here country. If you need, you can write custom annotation, and you can use that custom annotation for validation. In my future videos I will show you how to write a custom validation. Let's say in here line number 14 and 17 are duplicated. So if you write a annotation, you can use that annotation avoiding duplication codes. In here quantity, it's integer is a quantity is a integer, so I can put minimum value is as a 0. I can put a message negative value cannot be entered, like that. And you can also, if you need, add maximum value. Now we can run the project and we can double check whether validations are working or not. And other main important thing is you have to put at valid annotation to the rest to the request body, otherwise it won't be validating. Now it successfully up and running. Let's try the normal request. It got saved successfully, and we can add now we can add with some value. We can add with integer, then it wrote some error. The error was like validation error, javax validation. Default message, you can see name should not be contains the number value. For the country I'm checking now, same error. If it is a 400 bad request, then it should be a validation no data error. You can see multiple errors can throw from that validation. If you put a negative value, you can see that message. That's how validation works in Spring Boot. Thanks for the watching, guys.